Hi, it's Tanya, and I'm here doing something super exciting. I've never done this before. I am showcasing somebody's collection. Claudia on YouTube. I will put a link below to everything that's necessary for you to check her out and her shop. She created, I think, a really stunning collection. She has everything in it. She has papers, she has pocket life cards, she has embellishments and ephemera and alphabets, and it's just this one complete collection. And you can use it as a digital collection, or as in my case, you can print it out and either fussy cut everything out, which I didn't do, or you could use your silhouette. So let me just show you quickly. I haven't obviously printed everything. I printed some of the pieces that I want to work with, and yeah, but there's a lot. There's a ton in this collection. But here are some of the papers that, and I shrunk them down to 6x6 to, well, basically I wanted to use as many as I can because they are so pretty, and I didn't want to go to the I didn't want to print them 12x12 because my printer doesn't print borderless 12x12. So I figured this way I get to work with a lot of papers, and yeah, they're pretty. Yes, so we have this one, which is this lovely polka dot one with all the colours in the collection. Then we have a bokeh, very pretty bokeh, and flowers. I think her flowers are stunning. I think they are quite possibly the highlight of the kit, all the pretty flowers she created. You see it goes from yellow to pink there, and there's actually little dots in the background. Then your staple, a nice stripe, teal and white. This paper, if you watch her video where she showcases her collection, she says people weren't all that, I don't know, impressed or didn't really like this paper so much. I have to say Claudia is my favourite in your entire collection. I think it is beautiful. So, there. Then we've got a geometric shape with a watercolour background, another staple, a diagonal black and white, and then this one again showcases all the colours in the kit. So you see, really pretty colours. And then you have your embellishments. I mean, look at that flower. And I was thinking, obviously this is gold, so you could take something like maybe, I don't know, do you remember those? A smooch, and actually colour it in so that it looks a bit more like real gold. Or maybe, I don't have gold stickles, I've got distress stickles in antique linen, which I'm assuming is not going to come out as gold, but that kind of thing, you could do that, and yeah, I think it would look really pretty. So here's another one of her beautiful, oops, upside down, beautiful flowers, and she has arrows. Oops, okay, more arrows. Again, see, isn't there the prettiest flower? Yep. So there is a ton, as I say, there is a ton in her collection, and it all is these beautiful, soft, pretty, feminine colours. Again, another flower. And butterflies. She has a ton of butterflies in it too. So pretty. So yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of this, which I am now making complete disaster with. Not very good showcasing here, Tanya. See, the ampersands. Aren't the ampersands so pretty? Oh, so pretty. So yeah, so I'm going to take all of this, and I am going to create a layout to showcase what I think is a really pretty collection called Amy. Okay, so I decided to use a background cut file. This is one that Ashley Horton designed, which we got free with one of our hip kits last year. It's a fantastic way to showcase a lot of paper, which I wanted to do because I wanted to use all of that paper that I showed you earlier that I printed from Claudia's collection, and as you can see there's a massive amount of washi tape on the back there. It's a lot easier than using glue, I must say. And doesn't that look so pretty? And it's really, yeah, it takes a while to stick it all on the back, but once you've done it, it's just so visually pleasing. And I'm using a photograph here of my two girls. We love to do photo shoots, and this one, I just love this photograph because my youngest is being her usual clown about self, and my oldest is pulling that face of, oh my gosh, do I really have to put up with this? And you know, but it's all in good spirit and play, because I mean, they, as I say in my journaling, they have a fantastic bond. They really do. Yeah, they fight like cat and dog a lot of the time, but they really are very close. So this is pretty much what I wanted to document with this. And then I decided to outline all of that because I wanted to define it more. And when I do outlining, I always manage to go over and get, you know, bits of outline that shouldn't be there. So I try to cover up the more obvious with a white pen, and that didn't actually work, people, because this cardstock is really white, and apparently a white pen is not white. A white pen is a sort of yellowy colour when you put it onto a really bright white, so go figure. So that didn't work, but I cover it up later. And I backed my photograph with some cardstock. No, not cardstock. Chipboard. There we go. Because I don't have a lot of pop dots, and to, you know, it's a clever way of doing it if you don't want to use too many. And here's my title. I figured, well, let's do something, you know, with a little bit of pizzazz to it. So I got "You are the yin to each other's yang," because yeah, they are. They're really good friends. And now I am just deciding which of these pretty embellishments I am going to use to emphasize the design. I do like those arrows, they're really pretty. And that is one, a 3x4 card, which I put on the left there when I eventually decide to put it there. And I couldn't not have an ampersand on this because I love them so much. And these pretty little banners, which I then thought, okay, well that works out quite nicely, all three of them together, tiny attach them. Yeah, and really it's just putting down pieces to see what goes where. What I like about this collection is the colours. They're such pretty colours, and it's super feminine. Yeah, I'm sure you could use it for boys as well. I don't have boys, so my husband doesn't count, so I can't really lay claim to too much experience when scrapping boys. But I'm sure you could make it work for that too. But yeah, it is a really pretty collection. And I just wanted to pop up the butterflies, which I have placed around the page, just to give them a little bit of lift. Yeah, so I do hope you're having a good weekend. I'm having a great one. The kids are off to a music concert, Mumford and Sons nogal, later today, and so that means that it's a nice quiet evening at home with just hubby and myself. We'll probably be watching some TV. We like MasterChef and Top Chef. Oh, and there I decided to do what I mentioned when I was showing you the collection. I coloured it in with that smooch gold just to give it a little bit more definition. And then I showed it to my youngest, and she said that the black and white photo was just being lost on the page. And so I took her sage advice and reprinted it in colour, and by reprinting it I had shifted the you know when you do that rule of thirds, I somehow shifted it the opposite way, so I ended up having to put the banners on the right hand side, but that worked out, I think. Actually, it's funny how these things always happen, and they just work out well. And then to cover up the little blopses on the left, which I tried to white out with a white pen, I chose to put those strips down there, and then I figured they looked a little bit lonely, so I put some letters. The letters don't come in Claudia's collection, those are from my stash, and I'm going to put in a few little enamel dots now. Those two are from my stash, but that's all. The rest of it is all being printed from her collection. So there you can see. It turned out, I think, really pretty, and I just wanted to thank you, Claudia, for allowing me to use your stuff, and I do hope you go and check it all out. So thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day further. Bye!